Hey guys and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to a new video. I'm honestly surprised by how many of you recommended albums in the last video. I noted them all down, and I'll get through every single one. Thank you so much for the suggestions. And a big thank you to today's legend, Ted Sund. Now enjoy the video. Hospice nurse, 54 years old. Life's been very rough, so come at me, bro. I feel bad for your medical patients, because you're the last face they are going to see. I can only assume the hospice hired you to increase the turnaround time of patient beds. More like Handmaiden's Tale. I only shop at the best Amish and Victorian street urchin fashion stores. Amish fans future. I would roast you, but you look like you cast one hell of a curse. If you were my hospice nurse, I would pull my own plug. Guessing patients at your hospice don't last long, since they see the Grim Reaper headed their way daily. 454, you aged pretty good. Did you can or pickle yourself? Guessing the Hail Satan on your note might spell the end of your hospice career. That's the last face someone will see on this earth. Damn, that sucks. Just tell us where they are buried. Marilyn Manson really let himself go. Some new events in my life since my last post: got a bike, and then proceeded to get hit by a car, got robbed and sent to the hospital, missed my CS graduation by one class, and stopped my antidepressants. Make me regret my life choices. More crystals and piercings, that will solve everything. Maybe adopt a few more cats for good measure. It's always someone else's fault in your world, isn't it? This is the girl that misspells cheetah when spray painting her ex-boyfriend's Dodge Charger. Was the car okay? CS graduation equals cum during services? Obese gingers are honestly the worst. Please get back on your meds, and don't do harmful stuff like this when you know you are already depressed. I live in Norway, born and raised in California, studied criminology at uni. I'm a metalhead and my hobbies are collecting Aliens franchise merch and playing FF. I'm so sick of beautiful women posting on here knowing that they are going to be praised for their looks. Thank you for the refreshing change of pace. Participation trophy wife. Like Jake Paul, every time you're touched by a black man you drop to your knees. You're offensive to all the senses. I get the sense you still think choo choo here comes the train as you put the fork to your mouth. Higher body count than John Wick. The pictures are weird. In some of them, you look terrible, but in others, you look much worse. You put the rashy in trashy. The girl never to be brought home for approval by family. You couldn't even name one Black Sabbath song without using Google. Let me hear it. 23-year-old stay-at-home mother of one, until he starts preschool, when I will return to work as an activity director for a nursing home. Leftist, orphan, pagan, Texan. 2 hours ago she posted on Am I Hot and no one has commented so far. You know you aren't hot when people on Reddit are ignoring the question. A different look for each of your personalities. There's 7 different women in the photos and I don't want to meet any of them. A leftist pagan in Texas? Unless you're in Austin, just leave the room and your colleagues will oblige your desire to be roasted. A pagan leftist? Only thing missing is vegan and your hipster white girl starter kit will be complete. Your mom still tells you to run with scissors. Single mother never said she was a wife for obvious reasons. Tradesman and father of 3 failures. You look like you're wearing the skin you peeled off the face of one of the kids in your basement. If all 3 are failures, you're the real failure. What more could they aspire to? Wouldn't be surprised if none of the children looked like you. Contact Hollywood regarding a Conehead reboot immediately, my man. 1 failure, they're the problem. 3 failures, you're the problem. Trying to lure women into the back of the pawn shop isn't a trade. Takes you 3 to 5 business days to get a brain freeze. I swear this is AI. You got a whiteboard as a forehead, my man. Stephen Hawking could explain quantum relativity on that thing. 50 years this MO. Life path 11. Cap. Laid off from tech. Starting a plant design business. In love with my soulmate. Jennifer Aniston. You look like my dad. Nice to see you reattached your nose after being hit with a frying pan. Congrats on transitioning Brock Lesnar. Time to schedule your prostate exam. Easter Island is missing a face. Life Path 11. In love with my soulmate. For those who don't know what this means, it translates into left my marriage due to a midlife crisis, but now blame it on the universe. Settling for whoever wanted a 45-year-old with a fake life plan. Were you a professional boxer? Just tell people yes. Do your best. Do your best. Somebody has to. You obviously gave up. You look like you use your nose to crack eggs. You look like you study bugs for a living. Your face looks like someone carved it out of an apple, and it's in the process of getting old. Girls call you needy, boys call you never. Do your eyes always look like they are screaming for help, or do we need to call someone? Roast my stoner of a sister. Bet she doesn't have custody of her kids. Tastes like an ashtray, smells like a litter box. What percentage of your food stamps do you use on Corn Nuts and Monster? Her eyes are slimmer than her chances of getting a real career. She looks absolutely filthy, and not the good filthy. Nice toes, Bilbo. Am I the only one who did a triple take on her holding the cigarette with her foot, and not her hand? The girl next door, if you live next to Chernobyl. Forever alone, fan of Star Wars and superhero stuff from Poland, drag race and food. Roast me like soy sausage next to a real meat. Is that Batman symbol on you, because you work on the streets at night? You look like the crazy ex everyone has, before they meet their wife. You look like you have to make down payments on your tattoos. Why make a description? The floral Batman tattoo already told me everything I never wanted to know about you. Please don't list anything else, I can already see your personality is drier than your scalp. I don't know what's worse, your makeup or your handwriting. Despite what your day drinking girlfriends think, collecting child support isn't making money moves. I'm just surprised you shaved your armpits. From Greece. She is not afraid of you, likes running and wants to be a professional guitar player. Hope she isn't a bartender at that bar, because judging by her bra, filling up cups is not her strong suit. Girl, that rack makes you look like a straight up snack, like a bag of chips. Open them up, you'll find it's half empty. Your bra is a definition of false advertising. Helen of Troy had a face that could launch 1,000 ships. Your face couldn't get a semi-chub from a pervert who lives in a secluded cabin in the woods. Show me what you got. You didn't need the tattoo to show you're Jewish. Everyone knows. Let me see your forearm, so I can get your number, baby. I can tell your phone has a crack in the screen just by looking at you. I liked you as Ross in Friends. I don't think it's the first time you've exposed yourself to people who don't care. Instant PTSD from looking at this picture. Do you wanna know how I got these sores? You look like you auditioned for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but got rejected because you look far too mental. You are the most lesbian looking snapping turtle my eyes have ever had the displeasure of seeing. You spelled something wrong on the back, and had to try again. Don't think I wouldn't notice. It's my cake day. You look like you were birthed out of a silly straw. I loved you in Scary Movie 2. When you can't draw the second half of your picture. Take my strong hand. You're the band kid who always has to play the triangle. What does your kind do for fun? I'm a restaurant manager. I've met every Karen there is. Bring it. Frankly, you look like a Karen. You are a hospitality worker in the USA. I don't need to roast you. Your own government, people, and wage have done it already. Hi, my name is Chris Hansen. I would like to ask you some questions. Boys, we can't roast this man. He fights Karens for a living. You look like a man who has skeletons in the closet and the backyard. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. Oh, yeah. See you soon. Bye and love you.